I bet many of you have heard of Kevlar, the incredibly strong and durable fabric that is used in a variety of places. At first glance, this polymer fiber looks no different from normal cotton, but under thorough examination, you will know that this incredibly strong material is capable of stopping a bullet. Although I know quite a lot about Kevlar, I still want to find out, how strong really is this fiber? Why is the fiber so strong? Why was it originally made? Where is it used? And a number of other different questions. Still, the question I want to answer the most is seeing how the fabric will react to a number of different tests I'll put it through. Through my experiment and research, I will hopefully answer all of these questions. First, before I start going in depth into my research, I want to discuss some terms to better understand my project. Kevlar, a synthetic fiber of high tensile strength, used especially as a reinforcing agent in the manufacture of tires and other rubber products and protective gear such as helmets and vests. Tensile strength, the resistance of a material to breaking under tension. Polymer, a chemical compound that is made up of small molecules that are arranged in a simple repeating structure to form a larger molecule. Molecular structure describes the type, arrangement, position, and direction of the bonds linking atoms within a molecule. So, what is Kevlar? Kevlar is a polymer fiber with extremely high tensile strength. The fiber was created by Stefan Nikolak in 1965 in the engineering company of DuPont, which I'll talk about later. Kevlar's first application was for the inside of bike tires, but the revolutionary product quickly became used in a variety of places. This fiber is incredibly strong and durable because of its molecular structure, which is shaped in a net with tiny hydrogen molecules filling the gaps between the other molecules, meaning that the fiber is strong but still stretchy. This molecular structure is very rare in non-man-made objects, but allows this fiber to withstand immense amount of power and force. So, back to the company of DuPont. DuPont was a company that was invented in the 18th century. At first, DuPont wasn't even a company, but instead a set of mills that created gunpowder. But as the company prospered, this became an engineering and scientific company which created new fibers and technologies. This includes some new fibers which you may have heard before, such as nylon, Teflon, and neoprene. So, how is Kevlar made? Before the fiber is created, you have to create the basic plastic of the material. The liquid solution of Kevlar, which is made up of a number of different chemicals, after time condenses, crystallizes, and breaks down into smaller pieces. The fiber is then woven into the finished state of the fabric of Kevlar and can be used to create lots and lots of new items. So, I mentioned before that Kevlar is used in a lot of items. And yes, Kevlar is used in a diverse amount of places. This fiber is used mostly in things that require something or someone to be protected. This means that Kevlar's primary use is in bulletproof body armor. Kevlar is also used in clothes for motorcycling and biking, and also as a reinforcer for boat hulls and military helicopters to absorb impact, as well as some other military vehicles. In some more rare occasions, Kevlar is used in fuel tanks for Formula 1 cars, tires for cars and bikes, and sometimes things like iPhone cases, snare jumps, frying pans, ropes, and brakes for cars. But for different occasions, there are three main types of Kevlar. Kevlar, or just normal Kevlar, is the commercial version of this product. It's not very strong, but its main advantage is relatively cheap price and availability to the public. This fabric is mostly used in things like motorcycling and biking gear, and other things that require marginal protection. Kevlar 29 is used primarily in military equipment. This type of Kevlar offers the most protection and is enough to stop a bullet. This means that this type of fabric is often used in protective vests, pants, boots, gloves, and helmets. This Kevlar is often also put on tanks and military transport vehicles to protect the crew inside. Kevlar 49 is very similar to Kevlar 29, but has less tensile strength, but more protection against impact and explosions. This means that this Kevlar is mostly used in boat hulls and military helicopters and planes. For my SIP, I'll conduct 3 tests on my piece of Kevlar, a stretch, cut, and heat test, and show you how the fabric will react. For this experiment, I'll need scissors and a lighter. And now we'll try to stretch the fabric to see if any damage will occur. As you see, I could not rip or tear the Kevlar, and no marks were left behind. Now I'm going to cut the fabric with scissors. As you see, some cut marks were left behind, but they're minor and they didn't fully cut through Kevlar. Now I'm going to try to burn Kevlar. Some singe marks are present, but the fabric is not burning. In conclusion, Kevlar is a very strong material that offers very strong tensile strength. The use of Kevlar has saved many lives and is one of the amazing inventions by DuPont.